Hello YouTube. Today we'll start Science Week. What we're doing is called the M&M experiment. What you will need is a clear glass container. I've used this glass here, and you will need to fill it with water. Not too much, but just enough to cover the M&M. I've chosen a brown M&M, and what I'm going to do is just drop it right in the center. I'm going to leave you guys here, and throughout the way I'm going to explain exactly what it's doing. This video will probably be about 6 minutes long, but I don't know if you can kind of see it there, but from here, we clean off the glass a little. The color is actually starting to separate from the M&M. You can kind of see it in your view. And what it's doing is slowly getting rid of the dye. Eventually the brown M&M will become completely white. Now, the reason that this happens is because some things are actually water soluble in this M&M, and some things aren't. The food dye is soluble in this M&M, water soluble, so it starts to separate, and it starts to deteriorate from the M&M. The chocolate itself will stay intact, but if you watch closer, something else will come up that isn't water soluble. Now, some people do this with different color M&Ms, and if you do, it's perfectly able that you can, is instead of being just this brown color, which if I kind of hide it from the light, you can sort of see the darkness that's happening. There you go. If I do this, you can see the darkness enveloping this M&M. Ah, there it is. Now, this is just the food dye. A lot of people use different colors, and when they use different colors, they just have the different colored food dye that goes along with it, and they start to mix and mingle, and it's very cool and it's very pretty, but I only used the brown M&M. And you can see now in the center of the M&M it's completely white, and if you watch close, something started to lift up, and that is actually if you can see it, it's the M from the M&M. If you move it around a little so it's not focused on the M&M, so you can see it better. Now you can see it. It's right there. The M has actually coming up off the M&M. Now, the reason they do this is, again, it's because certain parts of the hard candy aren't soluble in water, and some are water soluble. And after a short time in soaking in water, you begin to see the color dyes, which we noted, that are water soluble. But the translucent shell that keeps the M and keeps them from melting in your hand but melting in your mouth is not water soluble. So it turns out that the M&M will actually, the M in the M&M will come off the M&M candy. I hope this was as exciting for me as it was for you. I will leave the link down below of how this does it. And I will leave you the website of where I found this. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye!